Hello everybody, Penny Shelton here on Tuesday, May the 17th. Well, as you most likely know, we talk a lot about food around here, specifically raw food goodness. But today I wanted to talk to you about something that I consider to be equally as important as the raw food, and that is real food for your heart, spirit, and soul. I think that a lot of people that go into a healthier lifestyle, whether it be vegetarian, vegan, raw food, or maybe they incorporate different cleansing modalities like juice feasting, fasting. I think that most people that get into that do so for a couple of different reasons, but it could be health reasons, could be weight loss. But regardless of what the reason is that sort of reels a person into a healthier lifestyle, it seems to be that there is a common denominator that I have found as I meet people and work with people since becoming a raw food enthusiast, that we tend to be truth seekers. We're seeking to better ourselves. We're seeking a higher level of understanding and wisdom. And that's pretty much been across the board. There is a depth to the people that I have met, and it seems like that continues to increase as I go further into this, and I think that's really very cool. I've talked about this particular fellow a number of times since I've had raw food rehab, but I don't know if you've heard me talk about Brian Johnson or not, but I wanted to dedicate this particular video to what Brian Johnson is doing over at Philosopher's Notes. And I'm going to put all the information underneath this video so that you can get the hookup on this, but I absolutely love Brian and what he's done. Because like I said, I am a truth seeker. I'm always seeking personal development. I'm seeking knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but I also have a little bit of ADD. And like The Fountainhead is a book that I have always wanted to read, but it's like 700 plus pages, and when I look at that book, I just immediately kind of go on to the next one. Little thinner ones are what I'm usually looking for. And that's just because of my lifestyle and the time factor. I don't have a lot of time. I have kids that I deal with, and a website, and a husband, and you know, the stuff that you have in your life too, most likely. Well, what Brian has done, if you don't already know, is he's taken 200 of the greatest books of all time, books on spirituality, personal development, positive psychology. Well, there's more information on his website, which there's a link to that underneath this video. But he's taken these amazing books, of which I want to read almost every single one of them, right? But there's just not enough hours in the day. And he's consolidated them down into a mini Cliff Notes type version of the book, where he pulls out the big ideas out of each one of these books. He gives you the bullet points and expounds on those bullet points just enough for you to get the gist of the powerful truths that these books contain. There is a lot of similarity that I've seen that's flowing through all of these great books. And that's really been such a huge, it's made a huge shift in my journey. And it's helped me to take things to the next level. Most recently, because I finally figured out how to download the MP3s that he's created for each one of these books. And I've been able to download those to my iTunes and upload them to my iPhone. I mean, I've had this iPhone for over 2 years, and I'm really just now beginning to scratch the surface of all the things that it does. I mean, it's a 3G. It's the very first one that they came out with, and I know they're getting ready to come out with even another more impressive version of this. But so what I've been doing is I have my earphones that I put in. And so on my iPhone, and if you all have an MP3 player, you don't even have to have an iPhone or an iPod or anything like that. But what I do is I go to, I don't even know if y'all can see this, but I go to my little iPod right there, and I pull Brian Johnson up and listen to all of these notes as I'm out for my walk. So I'm doing two things at one time. I'm getting my exercise, and I'm exercising my mind at the same time. It's very, very powerful what's beginning to happen in my life. You know, I have shared with you all before that I feel like I've been on a plateau kind of for the last 2 years. I've gained and lost the same 10 pounds. And I'm not complaining. I just recognize that that's where I've been. And I have become really dissatisfied with that to the point that I'm ready to do something about it. And Brian is walking me through the process as he shares these nuggets of truth from all of these great books. I feel like I'm a better person because of everything that I'm learning. And he's taken the time to put it all together in such a usable format. If you don't know Brian Johnson, if you don't know about Philosopher's Notes, I want to encourage you to go check it out. Just click on one of the links that I've put underneath this video and go check it out. Yes, it costs money to purchase his program, but because Brian is the awesome guy that he is, he's even created, just like we have our Darlene Knight Scholarship Fund, he has a scholarship that he has for Philosopher's Notes. And I don't have the link for that, but if you go to his website, click on one of the links below and go to that. I mean, if you truly, truly want the knowledge and the information, but you are financially in a place where you just cannot afford it, that's something that he offers as well. So he's a stand-up guy. He's probably one of the neatest people, and I consider him, even though we have not met, I consider him to have been the one person this year who's probably had the most impact on my journey. And there's a lot of people that have had really significant impact, but the work that he's doing over at Philosopher's Notes has really taken me to that next level, and I am forever grateful for him for that. So guys, I would love for you to check it out. I know that a lot of the information that you would learn would help set you free and get you over the hump that you may be experiencing right now. So I hope that this has been helpful for you today. I hope you'll go check it out. And I know a lot of you already follow Brian. Maybe you're friends with him on Facebook, or maybe you're already plugged into what all's going on over on his website. If Brian or the Philosopher's Notes or any of his programs has had an impact on your journey, I would really love for you to tell us about that in the comments below underneath this video. The more we can share with each other, the better, because what you have to share may be that very thing that someone else needs to hear today that's going to unlock a truth for them that's going to be a big aha moment to help take them to the next level of their journey. Guys, I love you so much, and I'll be back again really soon with another video. Go check out Brian Johnson, Philosopher's Notes. Bye.